Yay! Donna, Mary Jo. How are you? That was the two-handed salute.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you this morning?
Oh, doing pretty good.
You know what? I'm going to put on some lipstick so I can act like I have a whole thing on. Watch this. It works too. Hopefully.
I'm gonna hide my video. I'm listening.
Hide your video.
Yeah, I'm working. I have a full-time job. I'm working from home. Well, you know, I work for health insurance.
You could work this if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Keep at it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to wish you
I
any
like
bad
what I
luck.
do. I mean, I work for State University School of Medicine.
Oh, nice.
So
I say, maybe if you're lucky, and this sounds bad, but it's good. They'll lay you off at some point, because that's what happened to me.
well, I'm doing furlough days here soon, so I hope not.
Well, no, I didn't want it either, believe me, but you would be surprised how much it would benefit your business to have to make it work.
I know.
It was shocking. I thought I was giving it my all before I had to make it work. I had no idea how how much more I could do.
Right. There's so many things I want to do, and I don't have enough time in a day.
Well, you know what's hard is when in direct sales, you're on commission. So when you're working for somebody else, you're trading hours for money. And there's only a set number of hours. You can only have so many hours. It's not like you can come up with more hours. But when you're on commission, you can earn more by selling to more people in an hour or building a team and earning on them selling. So, I mean, that's a whole different thing. And I don't know about you, but when I first was in the job market, I wouldn't take a job on commission. I wouldn't do it.
No.
I'm like, oh God, no, I'm not working on commission because that means I don't get a regular amount of money. But what I didn't understand was I don't get a regular amount of money, but I also have a limit on my money if I work for someone else. So I didn't know. Now I would never work for a salary. There isn't enough money to make me work for a salary. I would only work commission ever now. And I don't even consider myself a necessarily top-notch salesperson. It's just I'm good enough that I would earn more than I would ever earn on a salary. I know that for sure. Oh. Yay! Thank you everybody for being on today, and yay! Look, we're recording. Yay! Yay! I think Lisa must have set it up so that even if she's not here. And Lissy found the meeting. Yay! I'm hoping what I can do is, I got some cool cards this week I want to share with you. I hope I can reproduce the trick that I found. I found the trick. They used to have it under the old, they had an editor with send out cards. Don't forget, I've been doing send out cards for 10 years. So I remember when they've changed editors. They used to have a way to spread the picture across the two card span. And then when they changed editors, I couldn't figure out how to do it until now. So now I know how to do that, and I want to hopefully recreate it so you can do it on the thing. Hopefully, that's the trick. Look at this cute picture from Scola. That's Maisie. Yeah, Maisie yawning, although that is her disposition right there all day long. Yeah. Okay. And then this is another Maisie. This is from Marie. Isn't that cute? That's the selfie I took with Maisie. This is 2 seconds before I got bit. Maisie does that. And this is Maisie in the crock pot. And this is a flat card. And I believe this is from Easter Day. This is hysterical. This is a flat card. And what we usually send the flat cards out for is, because you don't have your ad on the back, so I don't normally send them to customers or prospects. But I do send them to team members with affirmations on the back. So like he did one for Maisie. He did one for me. This is an affirmation card, right? And he put happiness is a choice. I am doing my best. I am worthy. Today is full of possibilities. So it's an affirmation card, a flat card. And usually I put like your dream collage on it or a picture of them, which he did. But he sent me a funny one to be funny. This is a affirmation card of Maisie. Scola! An affirmation card of Maisie. It says, I am allowed to take up space. I own the house. I am allowed in the crock pot whenever I want. I am doing my best. I am worthy. Today is full of possibilities. So this is Maisie's affirmation card. I thought that was hilarious. But look at he. Oh, I think that's Dana. Mute Dana. Dana, mute yourself. This is a big card, but he also had a trifold that he sent me because we're send out card buddies. And if you need a send out card buddy, this is where you send each other cards that you're going to use for a customer, and you need somebody to spot check it, like read it over and look at it. If you need one of them, I can do that with you. But this is a card that Easter Day made up to send to customers. And look at it, it's just like a mini catalog, all the new products.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
That's a good idea, huh? He did a big card version, and this is just introducing all the new ones. It says, thought I would share some of the upcoming items with you. Let me know which ones you like. And that's it, just for something extra special. And then he has his website stuff on the back and his picture. And this, if you're on unlimited, the big giant card is only $1.50. So this is the only one that has an upcharge. So he could have sent these, which he had another version of it, on a trifold card, and that would have been included if he sent them individually. Okay, but isn't that cool? This would be worth $1.50 to advertise to your customers about the new stuff. I like these, by the way, these beaded. I didn't understand what it was until I opened one. Wow, that's fragrant. Anyway, Scola.
Yeah, Lisa, I did those in the trifold for my customers, and I got some responses back, and they were like, oh, it's like a mini brochure. Because the trifold is really nice, and you can get quite a few pictures on there.
Yeah, just think you could send those out to do like a fundraiser and highlight just the fundraiser products. Or actually, you could do one of those for prospects and send out less than 15 a day to your old prospects that either were on your team and left, or they answered an ad and they never signed up. Or like a lot of you I know are Avon representatives, if you bought Alma leads and you saved their information, which I did, and they're all in send out cards, you could make that and send it to them with both your shopping site and your sign up site, because they already had some interaction with you. Maybe they want to come back on your team and sell, or maybe they just want to buy something. So that gives them both options. I think that's awesome. Scola!
Yes.
Scola! I figured out how to do the span across the card again.
Are you going to show us how you did it?
Yes, hopefully. I only did it once, and I'm hoping I can recreate. Are we ready?
We are.
My new trick. Okay, this can come in handy, I think. Oh, where's my cursor? Okay, share screen. We all know how much I love to share screen. Okay, here we go. Send out cards. Yay. I'm gonna log in. And then, okay. Okay, build a card. Let me go down and just grab one of the cards I already did. Okay, oh, now if the person that did this, don't look, I think it's Carol. Carol did a color page and I sent it to her on a card. Okay, well, actually, it'd be better if I made a card, wouldn't it? Because then I can do the span on the inside. Okay, here we go. Customize. Next. Can you smell the smoke coming out my ears? Because I'm trying to think if I got this, if I remember this. Okay, it's like, okay. Let's just put a color page on the front, shall we? I'm going to do a couple things for those of you who are just joining in who haven't seen us do this before. You just put a picture on the front. You can also change the layout, right? And put more than one. It's right over here on the left. So I can put 4 color pages on the front if I want. Look at how easy that is. I'll just grab another couple of them. This one. And then this bar right here is make it smaller so it fits better. See, look at that. Oh, look at that. You can put a whole bunch of pictures or just one picture. You could put a dog picture. Let's put a dog picture. Because Bo's the cutest dog on the planet. No, the happiest dog anyway. Oh, close up of the dog. And then look background. And then you pick a color. My favorite color is this one, so, but there's more colors. See, but you can change colors right there. Isn't that fun? I wasn't doing that at first either. That's fun.
I love the background.
Yeah, and I wasn't doing that. I didn't even
You
see
can
that.
put a little text box on there too.
Oh yes, text box. Right there. Where'd it go? Where'd the text box go? Oop. Will it do it with that? I don't think it'll do it.
Maybe it won't, maybe because of the color.
Or maybe because of the 4 or something.
I
Anyway,
don't
you can
know.
add a text box on the front. In the inside, you can only put it if it's, wait, we want panel, span view. We want panel view, span view. Okay, this is span view right here. Okay, and we want background. Layout, isn't this right? Oh my God. Am I not gonna get this right? Background and then add image. Here we go. Okay, this is on this. I'm gonna get background, add image, and then I'm gonna pick one that's horizontal, kind of. Well, how about the flower one? That's horizontal. Look, that did it. That did it.
Yep,
Isn't that exciting?
it is.
It still
Love
adds
that.
stuff. Look at these things are still here.
I know. I'll get my birthday card and show 'em. I love that.
You can still add stuff. So that spanned it across the 2 inside. And what I did was chose background and image. It was image here. See, remove image. So I chose background when I was in the span view and add image. Isn't that cool? Look, you could put your products. So when they
lighten them, can you lighten them up so you can write across them or no?
I don't think you can lighten it up because look, it doesn't have that option of lightening it up. But
Oh,
you
okay.
can still write something there, right? So go back, if I go to here, I can still write something here, right? So I'll write something obnoxious, which you would never really write, right? And then, let's see, I think it'll let me move that. Where's the box? Whoop, I'll go over here.
Does it let you move the box?
Sometimes it will if I can find it. Now maybe it won't. Yeah, this is still a work in progress. I got it to span. What more do you want, people?
Well, because like my birthday card, if you see it, I have that across it, but I have written. So yeah.
But now you did that before they changed the editor, and I hadn't been figured out how to do it in the new editor.
Well, this was the birthday card this year. I don't know.
So you already knew, but you edited it from when you had it made from before, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, so you already knew this trick?
I didn't remember how I did it. I did it at the beginning of the year. But I remembered now that you add the background image, so that's probably how I did it. It's just like this. But I feel like because you have that and you do the text, I feel like you can move that.
I think you can move, you can do a text block. So now if I do a text block like this, no, then it covers that up, but maybe by me. And if I put it over here.
And you can make it larger and then maybe that'll.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe. Yeah, I can make it larger.
Can you move that to the front or
I
back?
know. Can I just do this?
There you go. That's cool.
I wouldn't ever write this in a card, of course, right? Oh, no, it hides this though. This hides
Yeah.
that's not helpful.
Got to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's not helpful really. So it would be over here, layout, and then I just want text. And this needs to go at the top of the text. So
maybe if you press enter up. Yeah,
There you go.
all I did was press return a bunch of times.
I pushed
So
it
there's
up.
ways to do this. But isn't that cool though, the background? You already knew that. Oh, Sculla! You already knew that. Oh.
Yeah, but we have never gone over it.
That's
yeah,
really
I think
cool.
that's cool. So this, again, if you want something to span, the one that I did and sent somebody was, they're a photographer. They had taken this awesome panorama view picture of a lake. So on the front, I wrote what I was going to write. I wasn't going to write over the picture anyway. That's why I hadn't done it yet. And I just put photographer of the year or something. And then when she opened it, it was her picture spanned across the double span. And it was beautiful, like a picture. That's why I thought she'd like that. But just think, you could also do this with a big card. So this would be good for, like, if you're sending for the kids to remember their camp, and you span the captain picture with all the kids, or the baseball team with all the kids. That would be great on a span card like that. And all I did was picked background, and here it said add image down the bottom. That's how you did span. Isn't that cool?
So can you add photographs on top of that image?
But you can, but it totally hides the image.
Okay.
So if I go to here and try to add a photograph, see it hides it. So this is actually truly in the background.
Right.
And whatever's on the image would cover up the background. So it's the same as putting a color in the background.
So you were talking about putting a bunch of pictures from camp and spanning it across the whole card. How do you do that?
No, it's the same, because in this scenario, right? In this scenario, I clicked, whoever's using your ad machine, go ahead and mute yourself.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. In the background, I added image, and I happened to add the image of the products. I would add the image of the camp picture.
Just one picture, one big picture. Okay.
Right, and so that's one big picture that's sitting there right now.
Right.
The product picture is one big picture. The camp picture would be one big picture, like the cabin or the team where it's all the kids. Because a JPEG's a JPEG is a JPEG. It doesn't matter what it's of.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yay.
Awesome.
Yay. So that's my big trick for today. And Skull already knew it.
That's a good trick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play with it some more now. So you guys, you've got to play with that and figure out how to get the text on there. You know, you don't have to wait for us to show you.
Yeah.
Who was it that was in the group that said they wanted you to design a card? I thought we seen in the group that somebody needed a card designed. We lost her. Did you guys remember? You all know how to do the card thing. You all were designing cards and all that, right? Doing the Facebook espionage, saving them. Are you guys all using the app as well? On the phone app? Let's watch your heads go. Okay, good. Yeah, the phone app's my favorite.
We might have a new person on here.
We might. Who's new?
Well, Dana.
Dana's new?
Yeah.
I think Dana was the one that said, did you create your first card, Dana? I know, I seen it. Hold on, now I have to look.
Sorry,
I think it was.
The toilet was running. That's so annoying. So in the background, I'm hearing it's like, oh, that's so annoying. I had to stick my whole hand in the toilet bowl, not the bowl, the back. So. Yeah. Everybody would just went, oh, no,
You know,
Oh, who had
You-
stuck
you
their
can
arm in a
just-
toilet bowl?
you can just tap the flusher, the handle, you know.
I've got a problem with the thing bigger than that, bigger than the handle. Sorry.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
No, there's
Okay.
something.
Let's try to help.
Yeah, the plunger thing that goes down and covers the hole so it'll fill back up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got some silt or something and it doesn't do a full shut.
Yeah.
So I keep having to dick with it. Ooh, missed
Either that or your rubber is deteriorated.
Yeah, something's going on. No, it's all brand new,
Yeah.
so that's not it. But yeah,
Uh,
me and Mr. Greg, the handyman guy, that's been giving him fits. He already changed the insides once already. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not a plumber though, so he's trying to avoid the plumber by fixing it himself, and that's hard. Yeah.
So, so Wilbur, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you get the top on your cards like that? How do you do that?
Actually, that hold up the card so I can see the rest of it. That
It was-
actually the old editor. That's an older card, and they used to let you just put pictures like clip art anywhere on the page. That's no longer true. Now you have to pick a format, and you can only put them in certain parts.
Okay.
It's just different. It's not actually bad. The reason they quit doing that is because some people don't do that well at doing the cards, is what they said. So they were trying to make it easier.
So there is some clip art somewhere?
No,
Or there's not?
that's the old editor, No,
Okay.
but you can get clip art anytime you want, google.com.
Right, okay.
But it's just that you have to put them in the boxes now. So you have to pick a format, a layout. They're called layouts on there. You have to pick a layout that has the number of pictures that you want, and that's where they go. You still can make them look a little bit different by making them bigger or smaller using that bar.
Yeah.
But you can't just put them anywhere like I used to do that.
Okay. Thank
So,
you.
and it's kind of a good thing because then you don't get crazy. People were putting all kind of wild stuff on it. So, but now you just have to put them in the box. Okay, so it makes it so everybody can do it. I think that's what their point was.
Yeah, I think they were getting a lot of, I don't know, cards that look not very professional. And I think they were looking for more professionalism in the cards because you could really just put stickers everywhere and put your pictures all over and, so.
And yeah, people were.
So is it Denise is new? She said first SOC Zoom. And she has not yet created her first card, I think, because that was the question. Because we were talking about if anybody's created a card, not yet created like their first card altogether, that it's their first time on it. She said it was hers, so.
Dana said she just did a card too. Yay! Yay!
Yeah.
And
I mean, we challenge you guys to do them every day, to get on a plan so that you're actually doing a card, like at least one card or a few cards a day.
You want to do can I do a Facebook espionage?
I have to
Well,
honestly say, when I did my card, it drove me crazy, and I had to call Janet for help. I was having trouble with just
That's
actually.
desperation.
But that's because it's your first card,
Yeah, and I kept losing it, and I
right?
didn't know how to save it. But I I did it, and apparently I'm gonna have quite a bit of time to play around with it because I just left my doctor's office and I'm quarantined.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
You were staying home anyway. How is this
I know.
different?
Well, so tell me how I could be exposed to COVID if I don't do anything. But whatever.
They tested you?
No, I have to. If I'm getting antibiotics for ear infection, sore throat, and something else, and if it doesn't go away in 2 days, I have to come in and get tested. But she said, stay home, don't go anywhere, don't talk to anyone, don't do anything. So
But you weren't doing that anyway.
I know. So tell me how I got it.
She
Well,
was
no, I mean, so
sneaking.
why does it bother you? You weren't doing it anyway.
Because when you're told you can't do something, even though you're doing it.
Well, just so you know, every single card you make after the first one gets easier.
Yes.
Think about it just like when you started driving the car. That was so scary, right? Who wanted to do that? I thought I was going to hit everybody. I knew I wasn't going to park good. There's a million scary things. It takes forever, but after now you can get in the car and drive and not pay attention and talk.
No, I honestly, I really like doing it. I had the pictures. I did a really nice card. I can't wait for her to get it. My friend's daughter, the girl that does my groceries, her dog passed away. So I Facebook espionage, got a bunch of pictures of the dog, and I did a collage of them and wrote a whole thing. So I'm anxiously waiting for her to get it so she can tell me.
But now here's the rub here. You made one card, you sent it to one person, and now you're waiting till she gets it till you send your other card.
Oh, no. I have a list of the cards I want to do.
Okay.
I'm still weighing out the option of if I want, what I want to do, if I want to pay by card right now.
Oh, okay.
Because of money. So I haven't figured it out. But no, I have, in my head already, I have a few people. And what I'm doing is putting, my Avon information, my website, my Avon in the back instead of that. So, I'm playing around with it, but.
Because that whole thing about, I was looking for the quote here if I've got it. Yeah, here it is. The whole thing about send out cards, their whole message, their whole motto, the whole thing is promptings. And that means when you think about sending someone a card, immediately do it. So pull out the phone or get on the laptop and send it. Don't make a list.
Lisa?
Yes.
You're lucky Janet called me back in time, because I was at the point of throwing my iPad out the window, and I was like, if she wasn't calling me back by like 8 o'clock, I was going to harass you because I had to get it done because it was making me crazy. So I will work on more.
Yeah, so no making a list, because promptings, and I wrote this down from something Cody said, who's the send out cards guy. Promptings are not to be analyzed, they're to be acted upon. That's why we have the phone app even. If you're
I have to put the app on my phone.
Yes. Yeah.
My problem is I'm so slow creating a card that I can't do it right now because I don't have time, and I put it off.
Right.
But why it's slow? Because you're trying to make the perfect card.
Wow.
Slow because she's Janet.
No. You're supposed to just find, if you like the picture, I literally will just make the card, slap the picture on the front, and the inside says, beautiful picture, X's and O's. Y'all are gorgeous. Love the smile.
Nice
That's it.
Smiles.
3
Beautiful
words.
summer. Yes.
5 words is too many. 2 sentences is too many. It's a promptings card. You just want to let them know that you thought of them, and here it is. And you start doing that. I mean, there's a time when here we go.
This is Scola. She sent this to me. It was a prompting cards because she thought Maisie was cute. That's not yawning. It's Maisie yawning, but it could be Maisie every day, right? Because that's her disposition. And inside, that's it. There's no a whole bunch of stuff, just this. It says, yawn, y'all are boring. That's it. And I got a big kick out of it. And all people do, it doesn't have to be filled with pictures. It doesn't have to be filled with text. The text doesn't have to be wicked thoughtful. They're going to like it because you took time to think about them. And then
put something sometimes on the back, like we share with you guys all the time on how you can have your businesses back there and all of that. So I put the picture of, Lisa and I, because we're already in business together in every level. So there's no reason for me to be advertising anything to Lisa. But I mean, normally, like if I know it's like I have agents and stuff and people in the area and other business people that I send cards to that is espionage. Yeah, on the back of it, now I have one that's just a saying that says if you want to advertise your business, I mean, I can show it to you at the back of the card, but it has a picture of my wedding picture from Eric and I. But the bottom part literally says I use this app to help promote business and personal stuff. And if you're interested, here's my link, because that gets that out there. And like some of them always have pictures of them and their kids, or they ran a race, or they're doing crafts. And I just simply take that one picture and they will even post it up now. I get posts all the time from some of my friends that are completely off anything I do that go, I love mail day when I have this in there. And it literally has my name in the corner and then show the inside of the card because they know that's what it's a prompting card.
Now, let me say this for Janet and all of the other people. Don't forget when you're seeing us do cards, like for me, example, I've been using send out cards 10 years. So when I first started, I wasn't doing as many pictures and wasn't making it as personal. Over time, I started doing that stuff. So don't look at what we're doing and think all cards need to be like that. You can take a stock card that they came out with, put your name on it and say happy birthday, and yay. Most people aren't even getting any cards. They're going to be perfectly happy with a stock card that you didn't design, that just was one that they designed. And Send Out Cards has like thousands of them, and they're awesome. They're nice. I just happen to, after 10 years, like to do my own stuff. But don't think.
Ironically, that takes me longer.
Doing your, what, the other, the stock cards take longer?
Because you want to pick the one.
Because it's hard to pick. But we showed you, Tracy, like when you do a stock card, now you all know you can change that thing on the inside.
Yeah.
Because I will see some that are really cute, like Sympathy. You know, sometimes those are the hardest ones, like Sympathy cards or something like that are the hardest ones. So if you don't know them real personally and you can pick a real pretty one out, you can take all the saying out of the inside if it doesn't match and put your own.
Type your own.
So
you just click the layout button.
Yep.
Click the layout button and it'll take that off and you can put whatever you want there. But mostly I'm probably putting way too much stuff. I'm not setting a good example, but I like to, after 10 years, I like to put a bunch of stuff.
Yep, but you don't have to.
Don't feel like you need to do that though. But I also like to use cards over and over. So like this currently is my card that I use for, everything has a wild name for it, so don't laugh. Non-downline birthdays. So if you're not in my downline and you're getting this from me for my birthday, this is one of my color pages. I added a text block that fills in their name. And where I got that from, the idea is because I used to, and I see other people do this, leave messages for my husband when we were married on the mirror, like, oh, I love you, on the mirror with lipstick. And when you do it in red, it looks like lipstick. So it says, happy birthday, and search their name. Okay, can you see it?
Uh-huh.
And it, on the in Send Out Cards, it just says first name. It inserts their name like mail merge. And then on the side, I just put a picture of the kid and the dog, a picture of me opposite, and then a piece of my art and a piece of the kid's art. And then I just put this here and it says happy birthday and the insert their name. Excuse me, sending best wishes and some of our artwork to help you celebrate your special day. And that's it. I did it in my own font. And you know, the font, when you pay for the font, it's a one-time thing and you get to use the font from then on, and then another picture. So I put a bunch of stuff in there, but I didn't have to. I could just put a stock card, happy birthday, and in here, hope you have a great birthday, and be done. I just like to play around with it, but I only had to do this once and I can send it to non-downline for months. So I only update them maybe every quarter, but you may think it's better to have the perfect card, but the reality is you're better to send more cards because you don't want to bank on one person. You want to bank on as many people knowing what you do as possible, and as many people having a good experience dealing with you as possible. And just getting a card, really, no matter how fancy the card is or unfancy, or whether it's a stock card or you made it card, people just don't get cards anymore in the mail, hardly ever. And they're going to be impressed and they're going to like it, no matter what you send, really. I know you sent a really special one. Did that take you a long time, Janet, the one with the baby?
Yes, I changed the picture.
You didn't think you had quite the right picture?
The baby was really premature, and some of the pictures I didn't know if they would like them. You know, but they put them on Facebook. So, but anyway,
yeah, they would post those pictures if they didn't like them. Trust me.
Right, you got to let go. That's how I look at it too, Scola. Is if they put the picture up, then they like it.
Right.
And usually, if they use it for their profile picture or something like that, I know that's the one they really like. So I just grab whatever and run with it, because you don't want to just send them one of the baby. You want your news feed as many as you can do in a day if you're using this for work, right? And you are using this for
say from personal experience, Scola is really good with sending the personalized cards, because, and I'm gonna tell you, when I open the card and I see the front, I just bust out like in joy, like, and it's just the front, like it's a picture of my grandbaby or it's a picture I posted from a celebration, and it's the front that gets you, I think, if it's really personalized. And then you
Yeah.
open it up and it says something cute, and then that's it. But it's the front of the card, I think, that grabs you.
And it does, and you know what? I do that because those pictures fit in a frame. I have friends who frame all those pictures. I mean, so if I put too much on the inside, then they don't know what to do because they don't want to frame it because they want to keep looking at the inside. So sometimes just putting that picture on the front that you really want to grab them, that they're going to look at all the time, or put on the refrigerator and they're going to show to all their friends.
And it's funny you said that because my mom's dog passed away. And so I sent her a trifold of a bunch of different pictures of her and her dog. And she was like, oh, I wish I had two because then I could frame it and get all the pictures. I was like, I'll just send you another one. So I sent her two so she could get the back trifold, the pictures on the back too. And she put them all in a frame.
And you can go back in the history. If you click on account and go into card history and type in their name, you can get a card that you sent somebody else out and resend it.
Yeah, in like
so it's
2
easy
seconds.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not, and I had somebody that I didn't know that she saved the first card, but her what happened, I think her mother died and then her husband died suddenly. And I sent the second card for the husband, but there was like 3 years between them. And she sent me a picture. She had like a little thing with the cards sitting there on her credenza, and it was the two cards together. She'd saved the first card. And she said, I'm going to put this here so I can see it too. You'd be surprised how people will save cards, especially if they have a picture on the front of someone that they love or something like that, or a pet.
Mm-hmm.
That, the cards are really personal for them. But it's, if they're posting the picture, assume that they're going to like the picture.
And you know what I do? I'm sorry, Lisa. What I do now, and I think it was somebody on here gave me the idea, is every Monday I sit down and I send probably 3 to 4 cards to my mom of my grandchildren, her great-grandchildren.
Oh, that's perfect.
My daughter will post pictures during the week. I will gather and I will put one on the front, and then inside I'll just put their name and the month. So like Damien, July 2020. Or something like that, and I'll send it to my mom, and every week she gets 3 to 4 cards, and she never knows what's coming. She never knows which pictures I'm grabbing, and she loves them because she can put them. She doesn't put them in frames, but she puts them up around her house, and she's like, now I have pictures of because especially now with the COVID, she's not seeing the boys as much as she used to, and I think somebody on here gave that idea, and so I've been doing that every week, and I love it. I love getting those text messages. Hey, I got your cards today. You know
when I was doing this, it sounds similar to something I was doing, but when I adopted my child, what was that, 15 years ago, but there was a whole crew of people that helped with that. So I mean, I had the lawyer, the social worker, a whole bunch of the attorneys. There's a whole bunch of people that they had a vested interest in how this turned out. So for years, and still every once in a while I'll do it, but for the first few years I sent them out like quarterly, and it was a trifold with all the pictures so that they could feel good about their decision to help me. That's why I wanted to do it. Oh, look it! Oh, Scola's got a baby at her house. Oh,
I got a baby. I get the baby. I've been babysitting today for the neighbor. Isn't she the cutest thing in the world?
Oh, she is so cute.
Say hi, baby.
Look at this Brady bunch.
Look.
Like, what is going on?
Oh, yeah.
All the people. Oh, this is fascinating. We're fascinating.
Yes, we are.
Look at us. Oh, what a cute baby. That's
cute.
Awesome. I'm
All right,
glad
I'm
my
gonna mute
kid's not
again.
still a baby, but still. Yes, oh, that's neat. But yeah, I did that for years, and you know what, I'm doing that now for the person that was fostering my dog. I'm sending them pictures because if I was them, I would want to know how it turned out. whether someone got the dog that was good to the dog, whether the dog was working out in the new home. Those things would make me feel happy if I was a foster. So although I can't do that, I think we all know that I would keep whatever I was fostering, so that wouldn't work. I'd be a foster fail. So whether it was kids or pets, I would be a foster fail, yeah. But I think that's a great idea, especially now. Yeah, absolutely. But just think of all the examples. I mean, I post examples a lot, but all the examples of customers too. I mean, that's why you want to Facebook friend them, so that you can see when something important happens and they post pictures. So you can grab it, put it on the front of a card and send it to them. Because customers and team members, your team members love that stuff too. I mean, don't you love it, Janet, when you get a card?
I do. I
Yeah.
do. I love sharing them with Kevin when he's in them too. He likes.
The only problem is I have people say, but you never send me pictures with my spouse or something like that. But I'm like, you're not posting them. You got, where do you think I'm getting a picture from? Right? If I'm not sending you a picture with somebody in it, that's because you're not posting it. Or I have some people say, you don't send me a card very often, but all they're putting on their Facebook page is memes or something. And if they don't, I don't think to send them a meme. Oh, go ahead, Tracy.
No, that's me. That's all I put on my Facebook page.
Yeah. So if you put some action shots of some people or your dog or something, 'cause it's hard to send out a card with just, quotes and memes on it.
Lisa Wilbur, every now and then, she'll post those national calendars, those National Day calendars on her thing. When it was nail polish day, a friend of mine sells Color Street.
Oh,
So
smart.
I got something from Color Street. I Googled it and did the border
Nice.
and just wrote Happy Nail Polish Day and just put a little message inside.
Perfect.
And she was shocked that I had even thought of her, because technically she says it's not nail polish, even though it's made out of nail polish. I said, but still, it's nail polish, what you do.
Right.
And she was, so that's another avenue and it's the strange ones. Like, I think it's August 31st is National Bow Tie Day. One of our newscasters, that's all he wears is bow ties.
Ah, there you go.
So I'm designing him a card and I'm going to send it to him because it's his day. It's National Bow Tie Day.
Oh, perfect. He could probably put that on
Okay,
the air.
girls.
There's a
That would
chance
be
he'll put that on
perfect
the
for
air.
Sensac. For Michael, he's our bow tie guy.
Yes.
Let's all
We
send
should
him one.
all
for
send
Bow
him
Tie Day.
cards.
Yeah, we need to get an address. That's a great idea,
I don't have an address.
Fiona.
You can send it to corporate.
Yes.
That address is on the back of every brochure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's the perfect. When I hear bow tie, I think of him.
It is on the back, isn't it? No. Yes, it is. It's on the back of every brochure.
So New Avon Company.
Broadway. Every brochure.
So
Yeah.
care
idea.
of Mike.
You would
So
definitely
Michael
get it.
thinks that care of New Avon Company.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
Oh.
Oh,
Yay!
let's do it. Let's do it. And anybody can get those calendars just by Googling what National Day calendar, I believe it is.
Yeah,
I
that's
looked
a fun
it up
one.
too. When I have, I'm looking for content that is non-political, non-controversial, and when I run out of ideas on my own, I Google search that and bring up that calendar. So like yesterday was National Color Book Day or something. So excuse me, it gave me a reason to post my pictures again.
Yeah.
Yay. Do you want to do an
I'll have to
espionage
go.
together? Let's do an espionage together.
I have a question.
Yes.
Like for Michael, for National Bow Tie Day, when do you send it?
You can send it so it arrives on National Bow Tie Day, or you can just send it. Just send it so it arrives any day.
So
And
we
just
can,
put on
we can
inside.
specify when we want it to arrive?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. But
Didn't know that.
again, don't overthink this. Just send it. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be happy with it, even if he gets it on the wrong day. Right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I bet you could
Thank
go
you.
on his Facebook page and get a picture of him in his bow tie, because there's
Yeah.
a bunch of them. So, yeah, okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Ready? Let's do an espionage, because we all like espionage. Okay, let's go on the home page.
Get Michael's page.
Oh, we can do his, we can send his right now. Yes, there he is. Easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I always liked that one of him and the bike.
Yeah.
Let's see. The one of him and the bike's a good one if I can get it. Yay. It's definitely got to be a bow tie though. Look up for me so I can write it. When is National Bow Tie Day? Which exact day?
I said August 31st.
Albums. August 31st. Okay, profile pictures. And that's the one right there.
Actually, I made a mistake. It's August 28th.
Oh, August.
Okay, so I'm going to save this.
Oh,
Save
that's a good
image.
one.
That's a good one. Yay. And that's an up and down one, I think. So let's make it, okay, go to send out cards. We'll do, oh, I got to get out of this because I don't want to send it. Continue. Okay, go back to the beginning. Okay, build your own. Let's put him right on the front. An up and down picture. Customized. Okay, so I'll put a 2-panel, but I could do any of these would work. Now, why don't I do him a flat card? Because I don't need to advertise to him. Yay. And then it comes up like this as the default. I could change the layout, but I really want just one picture. Then I'm going to upload a photo. And I'm going to go in downloads because that's where I put him. Let's see, is he in there? Yay, look at that. So I'll make it a little bit smaller so you can read the back. And then what I'll do is put a color in the background. What's a color that would match? Like that color? How's that? Yay. And I'll keep this really simple. This is the back. Oh, how about National Bow Tie Day is August, what'd you say, 28? 28? Yes, 28. Yay. Celebrate the day created just for you. And that's it. National Bow Tie Day is August 28th. Celebrate the day created just for you.
You don't
And
put
that's
your,
as easy, huh?
you didn't put your name on it?
It'll be on the envelope.
Oh.
But I can do that. I can put it at the bottom. I'll sign it. This is a flat card, so it's not going to have my ad on the back. But there's my signature. And by the way, if you pay for the signatures, you pay once and can use them from then on. And I can even make this a color. Yay. How about blue? Yay, look, it's blue. Okay, now I'm going to save and send. Add recipients. I don't know if he's in here either already or not. I don't know that. He may be. I may have sent him a card before. Yeah, he is. Look at that. Except it's the wrong address. So that's all right because I can fix it once we get over there. So I check him. Okay. And then he goes in the thing. He's in the card. But look, if you get to this and you see, oh, that's wrong, I can edit right here. Click on this and edit it. So then this changes it in the database too. We're no longer LLC. And then it's not Broadway, right? It's, oh, that's right. No, 165 Broadway. That is right. 10. Okay, the address is right. I thought it was not right because of the LLC. Okay, save. But that shows you that you can edit it from there. You also, if if I hadn't had him in there, I could have added him right here. So you don't necessarily have to go back to relationships if you're in the middle of a card. You can fix it right from there. Okay, and then we just put, right, so I look up here, here, send immediate or arrive, send on a specific date. Okay, choose a specific date. Specific, it will delay for, let's see. You want to send your card today, so okay, so specific date and the 28th. So I usually go a week back. So that would be August 20th. And he'll probably get it around a couple days before. That's how you do that. Okay? So they're going to send it on the 20th. Okay? Because I'm asking it to be scheduled, that makes it not free, not included. So make sure you realize that part. Okay? And then that's it. Yes, yes, that's, I will send it a different date. The card looks right. You can even look at the other parts of the card by clicking the little arrow. That's what the back says. If I didn't like what it said or had typed something wrong and now see it, I can edit from here. I don't have to go back to that other screen. I also could add a gift if I wanted to here. Okay. And then ready to send. And it's going to be $1.75 because I scheduled it. Don't forget, the ones that are included in my subscription are immediate send individual cards. When you schedule or send more than one person, it's a charge. But just think, $2.30, we're going to make Michael's day. There we go. Yay! And that's as easy as that. That's Facebook espionage right there. Yay! Isn't that easy?
Yes.
So what else did you have? Okay, somebody said they were having trouble with the app. I'd have to do that with you separate, I think, because I have to start on the app and finish on my laptop or it won't go. Are you getting an error message? That's Eileen. Not sure what's going on my end. But we can figure that out together, Eileen, I think, if we do Zoom together after maybe. Chris said has not done a card yet. Oh no, Chris, it's not Chris, it's Bridget. Yeah, send away, don't write a list. When you think about it, just send it. So like we were just talking about Michael's bow tie thing and we sent the card. That's how you do it. Because if you put it off or make a list, you won't send them. And you know what I do too is if I'm looking through and I save a picture intending to send it on a card later, it doesn't happen. That's why I use the phone. Use the app on the phone, okay, so that you'll do it right away. Oh, good. Mary Jo put up National Day calendar. Perfect. The link for that. Yay. Yay, yay. Oh, and this one said, Lisi said, I'm going to have to go in and take a look at it. Now that you showed how to do it, I was scared to try it. Don't forget, you can't break this. It's just the website. It doesn't matter what you click on. You're not going to get to the part where you're paying anything until you get way in. So it's not like you could charge yourself by mistake by trying stuff out. Just click on stuff. Nothing will happen to you if you click on something and it's not what you wanted. You can actually get out of the card and start over again. So there's not a downside to trying stuff out. Okay, so just click around until you get where you want to get. Look at the baby. The baby's so cute. Oh, Scola. That's cute. I'm like thinking, oh, that's precious. And my other thought is, glad it's not me. Sorry. I know, Donna's going, yeah, no, I'm happy, but I don't want to change diapers again.
That's what's nice about it not being yours.
Oh, yes, the babysit and then they
it's
go.
It's like practicing for grandmas.
Nice.
Practicing. Let's just not putting that out there, just practicing.
Yeah,
Johnny said, cute at a distance, not interested in holding her. He just makes faces at her. He says no.
Oh, Johnny's not into this, I bet.
He likes kids that are toddlers.
Oh, yeah.
It's too needy.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Grammy only likes babies. I didn't know that. She ought to really have a sign or something that she wears. But once they get past a certain age, really, she doesn't deal with them. I think she ought to come with a warning label, Grammy. You know,
Right.
I only deal with babies. Yeah, after that. It's so funny. What'd she say? Oh, I noticed this when my kid was, you know, after a certain age, she'd say, you're not strict enough. The kid wouldn't do that if you were stricter. And really it was, she didn't want to deal with the kid because the kid could talk and move and stuff. But she don't, and it's funny, she'd say, I finally learned what to say. She'd say, she wouldn't act like that if you would be stricter. And I finally figured out something that solved the problem. I said, I'm open to learn. Show me what you would do. And that worked every time. Within like 2 seconds, she was about ready to choke the kid. And it was always the kid's either hungry or tired. It wasn't that I had a bad kid. Most kids I don't think are bad. It's that they're hungry or tired, right?
I like kids when they're old enough to get the remote or get something. If you tell them, go get this, go do that. That's when I like them. Before that, it's like, what do you do? They just lie there.
Oh, you obviously don't have any, right?
Like the giant knows this. I don't like when everyone's always cooing little kids when we go places. I'm like, But I will admit that Janet's grandkids, I'm mad at her because like they've gotten in under my skin, and even the newest one, and I'm like, you know, you're ruining my reputation of not liking kids, but.
So pretty much you need a warning sign too.
You know, when people see a newborn, they sniff the newborn, they're like, oh, no, I don't have any kids. And they're like, oh, I want a baby. Give me a kitten or a puppy. And I'm like, oh, I want one, but a baby? No.
I didn't realize kids were so messy. What was I thinking? Yeah. Yeah. The kid barfed down my nightgown one day. I'm still traumatized, right? This is 14 something years ago. Right, still traumatized. Yeah. But baby things though, that to me, the card gold is when I see somebody have a baby or a grandchild or a new animal, a new puppy or a new kitty. Those things are such good card situations. And sadly, some of the other card situations, of course, is someone loses somebody, loses a family member or something like that. Usually what I do is I wait till they post the obituary link, which most people do. And then I go on that site because they usually pick out the best picture of the person to use in the obituary online. They don't just pick random picture. So I try to wait till they post the obit, because when you look through their pictures, sometimes I can't figure out who the person is because they don't look just the same. I wait till they put the obit picture and then I take that one. And lots of times you can get some other information from it, and I put that in there too. Excuse me. Okay, my new thing too is when I send a thank you note, I just sent one for a new customer that ordered Amari, and I Google searched to find out some trivia about Amari. And I said, did you know that's been a top seller for Avon since it was introduced in 1985? So I started putting little things like that about the products, little hints like that, and trivia, because I think it makes it more interesting for the customers.
More personal.
Yeah, more personal too. Yes, indeedy. So that's it for today, I think. Are you all done? Anybody else have some questions? I think we're done, Scola. Yay!
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 Yay! Hey,
Thank
say yay. Oh, my
Thank you
goodness.
very much for
Thank
joining
you.
us today. If you're watching this on Scola's channel because you have an interest in send out cards but haven't joined yet, make sure you reach out to whoever sent you here. And if you randomly landed on us, contact Scola, because Scola can help you get started, and you get a double hitter because you get both of us. With Scola, so you get the whole package. So
The whole package.
the whole package. But if you get stuck, like if you get stuck on the app or something, message me and we'll set up a time to Zoom by ourselves so I can help you get unstuck. Because the app's easy and the laptop's easy the more you do it. So make sure you're doing your card a day at least, and consider doing unlimited because of that. Once you get doing a lot of them, don't make them perfect. Just get them out. Get them out there. People do
Oh, your
appreciate it.
brother's calling.
It's a start
All right,
first.
let me answer Zach's call, honey.
Okay, so that's it for today.
I love you.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much.